Happy New Year! Yay! It's 2021.
Thank the Lord, because I know that it doesn't automatically change things.
Right.
It does change my attitude, because now I can't just say, oh, 2020, slough off and not do anything, because now I have to be like, oh, things could improve.
Right. Yeah. Well, I'm just excited that we made it through another year alive. And it was a little harder this year than most years for
yeah.
Mhm.
I agree completely. And I'm so glad that, everyone is here hanging out, ready to party for another year.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
So there's some changes coming with this being a new year. We're revamping how we're doing our stuff just to make room for other things. Oh, we're gonna cut down Marley and O to once a month. So beginnings of the month, you guys will see us. So you guys won't see Gwen weekly, but you'll still see her monthly for a while until we're all back to work and not working at home.
Right. Yeah, I can't wait until we're able to do this side by side again, because I missed that. That was fun.
I missed that too. That was a lot of fun. For anybody who wasn't watching our Facebook Live episodes that were monthly before this happened, we used to do that. And then we just kind of picked it up again virtually, and it's not the same as far as interacting with each other. But
I get like way more stressed out when it's live, but for some reason that makes it more fun. I don't know what it is. I think it's the fact that I'm nervous I'm going to like say something, and then there's just nothing I can do about it. That sounds like fun.
Okay. I think it's easier to hash out what we're going to say when we're next to each other.
I think, yeah, because we didn't have, I don't know, at least the first couple of times.
So that's what's new for that. There's plenty of things coming up. We'll talk about that later, but let's go to book recommendations. And I think Gwen wants to start. This is her book recommendation.
Gwen really likes her book. She can't stop reading it, apparently.
So this is I Love You Like No Otter, and it's just a bunch of like puns that are animal themed, like otters, koalas. Yeah, they're all trying to say like I love you, I care about you kind of thing. She got this for Christmas. And the illustrator is, sorry, I'm trying to read it upside down on top of her head, Sophie Corrigan. Now, here's the thing with this book. This book is not in our system, but she insisted that we talk about this one, and it's cute. Check that out. It's very cute. But the thing is, there is another book that's actually more her age. This is much older. I would say juvenile level. But there's a board book in the system that's also called I Love You Like No Otter, which I think I'm going to have to check out for her because it looks really cute.
Yes.
But there's also books in the system that Sophie Corrigan illustrates, and I was looking them up, and one of them is Pugtato Finds a Thing. And that looks really cute.
That is a good title.
It's an ebook, so a picture book for
fun.
That looks really cute too.
I think that you cannot start too early learning about it. I think it's a universal skill that everyone needs to learn, just like their numbers and letters. So I'm glad it's starting early.
Puns are very important.
They are. Gwyneth, I'm glad you like that book. I'm glad to hear it.
So what's yours?
Mine is called The City in Mind, and I really like urban planning. Like, it's a thing that I like to learn about. I'm studying social work, and originally I had also wanted to study urban planning. So this was a book that talks about like how to describe social conditions in cities. It's not the first time I've picked this up, but it's a little bit big brain, and I get tired with big brain stuff because sometimes it's dry.
Yeah.
So, a lot of statistics, a lot of population density numbers and so on.
So
But
basically, you're reading a school book?
yeah, I also started reading The Song of the Complete, which is digital, so I don't have a copy with me. But it's by Madeline Miller, and that one, she also wrote Circe. I don't know if you have read that.
Mm-mm.
But they're both like retelling of Greek.
Yeah, I remember seeing it on the shelves when it came. It was very popular when it came out.
Yeah,
It's hardly ever on the shelf, actually.
Circe was one of the best I've read in a long time, and I don't read a lot of like modern fiction, so that really doesn't tell you a ton. But I loved it, start to finish. Was just obsessed. And yesterday,
The only reason I hadn't read it yet is because whenever I look for it, it's never on the shelf. So order that if you want that book.
I actually also think it's on Libby and or Hoopla.
Oh, fantastic.
But I loved it so much, and I just wanted to read something fun because I had this in my hands, but I was like, I don't want to think. And so I scrolled through and I saw her name and I was like, did she write Circe? And she did. So I'm reading about Achilles. Very
Cool.
Achilles. I'm very excited because she is a phenomenal writer. Apparently it took her 10 years to write that book while she was teaching Greek and Latin.
Wow.
Apparently she is killing it. So I have 2 book recommendations apparently because I couldn't show you the book I was actually reading right now, but I'm also reading that one.
Well, I can't show you the one I'm reading right now either because it's an audiobook and it's in my car. So I could run out to my car and grab it, but that sounds like a lot of work right now, so I'm not going to do that. It's cold out. My book recommendation is Every Falling Star. It is by I never pick authors I can pronounce. Sujun Lee, Sungyu Lee. I am so sorry if I am pronouncing your name wrong. It's about, the subtitle is The True Story of How I Survived and Escaped North Korea.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm reading a nonfiction.
Yeah, I was going to say.
So I've always been interested in North Korea, South Korea, the dynamic between the two countries kind of thing, just mostly because my grandfather was in the Korean War. Always been interesting. So I picked it up. Oh, we're changing the angle of my computer. Okay. So I picked it up because it was really interesting. It's about this. It starts with him as a boy, and he's his dad is one of the higher ups, like a general. So they live pretty well. He's got a dog. He goes to karate classes, such like that. You know, pretty well off. And I just got to the part where I think the dad must have done something to tick off higher ups, and it sounds like they're being sent to a work camp.
Oh boy.
Mhm. Yeah, that's where I left off.
Well, that's a cliffhanger.
Oh, it's pretty intense. It's pretty good. I love the dynamic that the boy has with the grandfather. It reads like fiction, but it's nonfiction, and it's really good. And I'm looking forward to driving again so I can listen to it in my car.
I find it alarming when fiction or when nonfiction reads like fiction, because usually that means bad stuff happens and you just
that's typically it. Or it's like a memoir, or well, I mean, this is a memoir technically, so yeah, memoirs kind of read like fiction sometimes. You want down, don't you? There's okay, so let's talk holidays now. Gwen got this thing for Christmas. Well, technically it was for her birthday, but I didn't see till Christmas. So they brought this thing.
Great. I'm ready.
And she is obsessed.
Oh, for sure. That's adorable. Where on earth did they find that?
I don't know, but I know that a friend of hers has one too, a different color. But it talks, the images, it's kind of, she loves it when I come around the house with it. So every time I see this thing in the evening, I feel like she's going to hypnotize me into putting her around the house.
Yeah.
Which is probably actually what is happening.
Yep. Definitely.
So she's having a lot of fun with that.
That's good.
Going for it again right now.
Oh, Gwyneth. Good. I'm glad she got some fun toys.
Yeah, she did. She got a lot of toys. Oh my goodness. So I don't think she needs more toys for a while.
It's good to be 1 year old on Christmas. I mean, it's party central.
Yeah. It was a good time. What was embarrassing though about this Christmas is that I lost my grandparents' present. I don't know where it's at. I'm still looking. Mind you, it is this big.
Okay.
It's a refrigerator magnet with Gwen's picture on it. Can't find it.
I mean, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to misplace small things.
But I'm thinking what happened is I put it in a safe place, and I don't know where that safe place was.
Hey, that's how you know it's safe.
It's a little too safe.
Too safe. Safe even from you.
Yes, safe for me.
That's funny. Oh my goodness. Oh, well, I think you should go and get magnets with Gwen's picture for all of us at the library, so we can just.
Yeah, that'll be the next thing.
Definitely. I think that being Gwen in different places throughout the library would just. She could be our mascot.
Are you gonna be a mascot? She's busy.
Yeah, she's absorbed in her task.
You're gonna hear background sounds of like clicking, like that, and Minnie Mouse talking, and.
Oh, I love it. Oh. Gwen. Well, that's fun.
Yeah. How was your holiday?
Very quiet. Sorry. Shush. We didn't do a ton. I watched Keanu Reeves for the first time ever.
Yeah.
So I should preface this by saying there's a video game that I've been waiting for like 5 years. Okay. And Keanu Reeves happens to be in it. Great. Love it. But then I kind of just got all of these Keanu Reeves movies because I was like, I need to know everything about this person. So my family watched all 3 John Wicks for Christmas. That was good. And then I learned that we don't love Keanu Reeves as a society because he's good at his job. I didn't know that, but apparently it's just because he's a good person, not necessarily a great actor.
Yeah, I guess he's a really good person. I mean, since I don't know him personally, I'm just going to say I guess. But
yeah, like
he's pretty great.
And stuff. And so that I just assumed he was a good actor. But now every time I bring this up, everyone's like, no. And so now I'm just like recreating my world where I know Keanu Reeves isn't a great actor. But I just ordered a binge box from the library and watched
pretty cool.
It's Keanu Reeves movie. So this is one of the binge boxes. It's excellent, and I did binge it. So don't forget about the binge boxes at your library because it was a lot of entertainment.
How many movies are on that?
This one's 6. My favorite one out of the 6 was Destination Wedding. It was the most ridiculous movie. I also really liked Speed.
Speed's a good movie.
So bad. I loved it. Yeah. So binge boxes, they come with like, I don't know, 4 to 6 movies, I think, usually. And it just checks out as one DVD. So I still have these other 4. And you just get to have it for 3 weeks. So they're super cool. We have like 20 of them.
Oh yeah, we have quite a few.
I love them. I love it. That was the first time I'd ever checked one out. It was a lot of fun. So I've just been forcing people around me to watch Keanu Reeves. And it's just been awesome.
So something I did this week is during nap times, I was off. During nap times, I watched Bridgerton on Netflix.
I've heard of that.
It's really good. It's really cringy, but it's also really good. If you really like Regency and how would I describe it? It's like, I was describing it to somebody recently.
My mom told me she really likes the outfits.
What did I say? Saucy Regency? Spicy Regency. I said it's, yeah, Spicy Regency.
Spicy. So you're telling me there's spicy content?
Oh, there's spicy content for sure.
All right.
But it's also Regency. If you really love romance novels, this is a good show for you. But also, it is a book series.
I was just going to ask you.
Yes. Julia Quinn. I'm going to double check that because I was not prepared to talk about this at all, apparently.
That's crazy.
Let's see here. Bridgerton.
I love it when they make, I think that books deserve to be made into TV series.
Yes,
because
I agree.
Deeper content. The only exception is I can't show it to you because it's up on my shelf, but I got the extended edition Lord of the Rings for Christmas.
Yes, for sure.
That is the only exception because they made them 3 hours long. Like, you get all of it. The rest of this is just walking. You're fine. But most books should be TV shows. Okay.
So, yeah, Bridgerton, it's by Julia Quinn. It's a series. The first season on Netflix is actually the first book, The Duke and I. So, I have a feeling there's going to be more seasons. So, if you want to be ahead of all your friends for that particular series, read the books, and you can be ahead, and you can be like, I know everything.
I know it. I'm going to accidentally spoil things for you because I love it.
Or just be sitting there drinking your tea, looking at her like,
I know what happens.
Yes, I know all.
That's my favorite kind of snottiness is like just, I read the book, so I know what comes next. I love that.
Like, yeah, a perfectly acceptable level of snottiness.
Yes, it is like the acceptable amount. It is because like I worked for this knowledge.
Yeah, so I know things.
I just like watching these jiggle, honestly.
They're pretty awesome.
That's where all the sass is coming from.
They just extend the sass out.
They do, and they're like very library sassy chic. So I feel much more in my element when I'm wearing these. I'm very sad that there aren't people in the library, so they can't see me look very librarian-esque, but that's okay. Anyone watching this can see I've now evolved into a more librarian person, so. Writing.
So what do we have going on this week? Actually, this month. Let's talk about this month in general, just not week by or day by day stuff. Because I think
today we have Marley and O.
That's a good start. We're doing that once a month. Olivia's Kitchen will also be once a month, and then we've got crafts going once a month too for each of us.
So tomorrow I will be posting a bird feeder craft video, which I'm very excited about. So this month we are themed. We've got some animal
themes this month.
And Olivia had her great idea for her craft first, and I couldn't copy her. So I was like, what do I do?
Yeah, and we're making toys for the animals.
Right, which is a great idea. I loved that idea. Dogs. And so then I was like, well, I don't really know how to sew. Like, I'm kind of faking it. And so I can't, like, make a dog bed or something. So I was like, birds. It's winter. They're hungry. So I'm very excited about that. Next week, we have Social Issues Watch Club.
What are you guys watching?
I don't remember off the top of my head, to be honest, because it's fun. I had them all checked out. I think it's about food insecurity. A Place at the Table. It's called A Place at the Table. It's also a book. So those are available for pickup. And then we've got Olivia's Craft on that following Thursday, the 14th.
Yep, that'll be the dog toy. Cat toys, dog toys. I probably will do both, actually. One's pretty quick. The other one might be a little tougher kind of thing.
Yeah. I always, whenever they're too short, I just be like, we can do more.
I'm working on perfecting that.
I have done my craft videos, like, sometimes 3, but they really don't turn out well. Like, I did a tie-dye video over the summer.
Oh, yeah.
And I totally biffed that, so I had to do it again. I was like, well, this time will be better. We've got the Garden Chat Book Club on the 19th.
Yes, and we are reading for that one. Cut Flower Garden. It's from Floret Farms.
Fun. Oh, actually, I think I've heard of that book.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a chunky monkey, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit chunky.
It's got pretty pictures, though, because that's what I looked at when I checked. Olivia's Kitchen on the 20th at 6.
Mm-hmm.
What do you know?
I haven't decided what I'm making yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it'll be animal related, but I don't know if it'll be like puppy chow or if it'll be like cat treats.
Yeah, I think either of those would be fun. I don't know how to make dog biscuits or anything like that.
So we are making dog biscuits on the Thursday the 14th at 6:30. It's a class, actually.
Okay.
So you can sign up for that. The sign up should be out now for that, so check that out. It's a Zoom class. You sign in at home. If you're under 10, you do need a parent with you, please. If you have any accidents in the kitchen. Hi, you're back?
Welcome back, Gwyneth.
Oh, right.
And then on the 21st, we have Social Issues Book Club. We're reading Hillbilly Elegy. I get it wrong every single time. Which is also
yeah, it's like recent within like the last few years.
Yeah. So we'll be reading that. There are copies at the library. And then we are doing another afternoon Zoom paint at 2 p.m.
Yes, we're doing that at 2 p.m. on Saturday. Is it the 23rd?
It is the 23rd.
Yes. We're painting llamas.
Oh, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's so fun.
Oh, super cute.
You'll also see a list of some of the items that you need at home. So that'll be helpful. And then the 25th, we've got some children's starting back up. My First Book Club. I'm not sure what they're reading.
I'm not sure, but I know that you can get the list from the children's department.
Get it there, or you're welcome to order the book. We have those. Teen Tech. I don't know if that's.
I'm not sure. It depends on when we open up for people coming in again. But I do know that online classes will start after Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
Okay.
Then,
then on the 26th, we've got Crossover Club.
Yes, and we are reading All American Girl by Meg Cabot, which is super cute.
It is a super cute looking book. We've got copies.
About this girl who lives in Washington, D.C., and she accidentally saves the president's life.
Yeah, and
like the president, but she sees he's going to be shot.
Yes, I was reading the back cover of it. I was doing the bins one day, and one of the reviews said, "This is an absolutely implausible book, and that's what makes it so much fun."
Yes, because
the president's like son is in love with her.
And
he has to do all kinds of these crazy things, and I was like, I love it. I love it.
It's pretty fantastic. If you're a fan of, well, if you've read Princess Diaries, you know who Meg Cabot is by now. But if you're a fan of those, then you will love All American Girl.
And then we have Wednesday morning book club at 10 on the 27th.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what they're reading?
I don't.
I think it was announced. I just can't remember what it was. I'm so sorry.
I'll be able to find it.
But I do know that it is out there for you guys to see.
Really slowly, I find it in time. I am pulling it up.
All right.
Okay, January. 3 Hours in Paris by Cara Black.
That's what it was. I knew it had something to do with Paris.
Yeah. They read all kinds of unique books. Like
they have a wide variety.
And then last but not least, a book for middle school book club at 4:30 on the 28th. So that is our month.
Mm-hmm. So it's looking like a pretty good month. Kind of busy. We've got some fun animal themed stuff coming up, and we're actually working along with the Humane Society and trying to get some pictures of the animals for you guys to see that they have available for adoption. Working on that right now. So hopefully we can get those up for you soon too.
Yay! Exciting. I love dogs. Love dogs.
Yes.
Love it.
Dogs, cats, llamas.
Llamas, especially. Alpacas, maybe a little bit more. Maybe not as.
All right, well, that's all we have for you guys today. When you want to come back so you can say bye?
When? We have to say goodbye.
Come on. You can kind of see her.
Eyes. That's it. Now a little bit nose.
Come here. All right, well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next month. Bye. Bye. Happy New Year. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye.